All right, Houston coming in, very disruptive defense, so we're trying to simulate it out here at practice and prepare for this group. They're playing well.
Does Denver's defense remind you of Houston's defense a lot?
Well, probably does in structure a little bit. They've got a really good front seven, very experienced in the back end with their secondary, but over the last 4 weeks, I don't know if anyone's playing as well. I know they're not statistically. I'm sure a lot of it's subjective, but they've got a lot of good film over the last number of weeks, and it'd be hard to envision anyone playing better than this group.
Chris Harris said yesterday it's a really hard jump to go from being a backup player to a starter. What's going to be the hardest thing for Courtland in terms of playing every snap?
Yeah, different role, different mindset. He'll get a lot more turns out there. So we've got a lot of young guys that are really getting invaluable experience, whether it be Courtland or Deshaun Hamilton. Timmy Pats will be out there a bunch more. We're already talking about our O-line, Garrett Bowles and Connor McGovern, and then, of course, our runners with Rolls Royce and Book and Phil Lindsay. So a lot of young guys that are playing prominent roles.
I think every offensive coordinator, every defensive coordinator would say his unit plays better from ahead because it just gives you more options of what you can do. How much do you think you've had to chase the game during the course of the season? How much have you been able just to call what you want to call?
That's a really good question. I don't know that we get into chasing too much. I don't feel that way. I really love our team. We've got a good nucleus of guys, both old and young, like we've talked about. I think the games, we'd like to have more wins at this point, but I think they're on the way. We're looking forward to the second half of the season. I think we'll keep preparing as best we can and putting our best foot forward on game day. But I think each game is different, you know, and I think we get a feel and a rhythm each time we get out there on Sundays.
Okay, I'm going to try one more time. You played from behind enough that it's changed your play calling in a significant way or not?
Well, I don't know. We'd have to go back and look specifically. Time is a factor at times, you know, on what plays you want to call and also how different games are going. Are we running the ball? Are we throwing the ball? Is misdirection better? Play action? I think each game is different.
You're 13th in carries, so would you run more if you were ahead?
I think it would depend on each and every game. You know what I mean? I think we've got good receivers, good tight ends. I think it would depend on how the defense was constructed and also what our plan was each and every week to give us our best chance to win.
From a technical standpoint, what can Demarius give them being there for a week?
Well, I think he's going to give them.
Your signals, your audio.
Oh, he could probably. I'm sure they've debriefed him and things like that. So we'll do our best, you know, to protect our system. So we don't allow them to cheat the drill during the game, things like that.
Case at halfway point, 10 picks, 10 touchdowns.
What are we at passing attempts? 13th?
Yeah.
I just think that
It's about the same?
well, you lead the league in yards per carry.
Yeah.
So you're really good at it.
Yeah. Let's keep it going. Let's get some more.
Just wondering.
Great thoughts. I second the motion. Hey, I second the motion. So, let's keep it going.
I'll let that resonate for a second. Case 10 picks, 10 touchdowns, halfway point. That wasn't kind of what they expected. We've seen flashes again. Halfway through, what makes you think he can kind of move forward, play better, at least statistically?
Yeah, I think statistically we want to have better stats and less turnovers. Protecting the ball is crucial, as we know, at this level. So we want to do better in that department, but we still want to be able to be aggressive and take our shots and get down the field. We just don't want to, again, like we talk about, go up to the plate and try to bunt because we're afraid of striking out. You know, we want to be aggressive and have our ball security habits kick into gear and rely on our training on game day.
When you look at Case's entire body of work, is there something that he's really progressed at, something you're extremely happy with in terms of his development as a starter in this offense?
Oh, a number of things. There are a lot of things that Case does that don't show up on the stat sheet. He's a terrific leader. He really runs our run game. A lot of the reason that why we're averaging such a great clip is because he gets us in the right scheme versus the right front. So he's very sharp with that, and of course, while we've taken more sacks than we'd like, he's also avoided sacks and found safe places to ditch it at times too. So we just want to keep climbing and keep ascending as an offensive unit, and we're confident that the wins will follow.
You talk about not wanting to bunt and staying aggressive. Is that playing to a call like last week on 3rd and 2, running that sweep with Emmanuel, thinking that you can get a chunk there?
Well, we're hoping to convert on all 3rd downs, you know. appreciate you bringing the one up that didn't work. You didn't bring up the 4th and 4 that was a touchdown. You know, but hey, that's not a good one. So we want to learn from that, from the play calling perspective, and definitely convert all of our 3rd downs, but especially those 3rd and 2 to 5s.
Does it feel like that?
I wanted to ask you about that 4th and 4 you scored a touchdown on. Well done right there.
No, but she really felt good about the call. Of course, with Emmanuel, we'd run him across there a couple times and not giving him the ball, but the guy made a good play. Didn't put our tight ends in very good position there to get their job done, and it showed.
In regards to that, you may have, let's say, 8 good play calls, 2 bad, but does it feel like at times you don't have a margin for error, that mistakes are amplified?
Well, we're always looking to be better, whether we'd be 8-0 right now or 3-5. We're always looking to be better. We're just striving to be the very best version of ourselves. So we want to keep making strides. We need to make big strides so we can get back on the winning side of the ledger and get back in this playoff race. Thank you.
Thanks,